The last thing we want to talk about, because it's the new year, we're heading into a new year, and I wanted to wrap it up real quick. I want to get my friends your favorite or the best movies and TV shows that you've seen this year. Who's ready? Who wants to go first?
Okay, so I've got two lists. I've got one list that's of movies and one list that's TV, and I'm not saying they're the greatest, but I did enjoy watching.
What was your favorite of the year?
Reason. I can't pick one. Don't make me do that. You told me last minute to make this list, and I hurried up and made it, so here it is. I'm gonna read it. Okay. These are my movies, and I've only got 8, okay? And they're no particular order. I want to emphasize that. I can't emphasize that. No particular order. And I don't have 8, I have 7.
Or this is the order that everybody should get mad at because it's not the same as the order that you guys at home were thinking. So Sarah, if Sarah insults you, then send your grievances to Sarah Katherine the Red.
There you go. Okay, so I have 6 movies.
Okay.
Nobody. If you guys saw that one, that was a really good movie. Do you know what that movie is?
Yes.
Yes.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah, Nobody from Better Call Saul, Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk. Okay?
Yeah.
So the next one, a movie that I actually really enjoyed and most people wouldn't, probably, Thunder Force. And that movie it was ridiculous. Melissa McCarthy and Octavia Spencer.
I have not watched that. People were saying that movie was funny. So horrible.
Well, yes.
You liked it? Okay.
It. Okay, so it was awful in its own way, but it was also funny, and it was
awfully funny.
So I watched it the first time, and I was like, oh my god, that stunk so bad. And then I watched it like 3 or 4 more times. That's how I know I like it. But it was humorous. It had some really good lines in it, and it was a fun, relaxed watch. Slapstick comedy.
Got it.
Okay, obviously Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
I mean, there's nothing to talk about there.
Shang-Chi.
Dune.
Come
on.
Okay.
Dune. Okay.
Done.
And you're gonna hate me for this one. Willy's Wonderland.
Honestly, I didn't watch that one yet.
Didn't watch it either. They didn't know that was out.
Okay. So another movie that I watched, and I'm not sure we've never talked about it, but we really should. It's called Bliss, and it was a Prime movie, and it has Selma Hayek in it and Owen Wilson.
Okay.
And it's about kind of alternate realities kind of thing. And it was really good. It was complicated. I had to watch it several times. And it had that nice choose like what's morally right, kind of thing. So TV shows, Wheel of Time, really good.
I heard that was good.
Agretsuko, the 2nd season just came out. It's really good.
Of what?
That show.
Which one? What was that?
Agretsuko.
What's that?
She's a little fox. It's on Netflix. She's a little Japanime fox, and she works in an accounting department of a company.
I've heard that. I've heard of it.
It's her little life and all that stuff. And so Letterkenny season
little
10,
anime on Netflix.
Yeah, if you've never watched Letterkenny, you must watch Letterkenny. Letterkenny is amazing. It's Canadian. They're like Canadian rednecks in a little town. They're super, super extreme characters, and it's ridiculous, and it's funny, and it grows on you, and you just love it. Okay? So obviously Loki, I got the Chucky series. Another series for your kids, if you like cartoons, Kid Cosmic. I watched it.
Right.
I loved it.
Right.
It's a great show. And also this one, Brand New Cherry Flavor. If you did not watch Brand New Cherry Flavor, it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. You are missing out. It is weird and gross and exciting and murderous and scary, and it's just, I really loved it. And it has some really great people in it. I'm gonna look it up right now. Brand New, there it is. Yeah, it's really amazing. So it's got Catherine Keener in it. Jeff Ward. The main star is Rosa Salazar, and yeah, it was amazing. And Manny Giacuno, I don't know how to say his last name, but he was in a bunch of shows. I know him from I can't even think the name of it. But okay, anyway. So The Witcher, and then Gunpowder Milkshake, which I'm pretty sure is a movie. Gunpowder Milkshake is a movie. It should have been on my other list.
I like that.
That's what
movie.
happens when you make things last minute. So it's got Karen Gillan, who's one of my favorite Doctor Who sidekicks. Laura Headley.
She was in San Andreas.
Yeah, she's been in a ton of stuff. She was in Spy Kids as the mom.
Oh yeah.
So great female cast, very strong. It's got Freya Allen, who is the young woman in The Witcher as well in it.
Cirilla.
Yeah, Cirilla. So really great cast. If you haven't seen Gunpowder Milkshake and you want to see like a slasher style thriller, like those, I can't remember the style of it, but like you go and you watch the slasher style thrillers back in the day, and I'll think of it in a minute. But there you go. There's my very last minute, right before the show. Give me 2 categories, list of everything good this year, and I know I forgot stuff, so I'm sorry.
All right. All right. What about you, Dane? What do you got? What do you got for your movies and your TV shows?
So I listened to every movie that I saw, but she mentioned some of them. Of course, Dune. Dune was pretty good. And Shang-Chi, yes. Now, Spider-Man No Way Home. That's probably going to be like potentially top movie of the year. I don't know. It was great. It's already making a lot of money. I have Venom Let There Be Carnage. I did like that. Let's see. I did like Eternals. Did anybody watch Red Notice on Netflix?
I haven't watched it yet.
It was pretty funny. Like a comedy spy movie. Some of it was a lot. And then Black Widow. I did like Black Widow. Free Guy outside the MCU was pretty great. I've watched that one even now on DVD. Last Night in Soho. It was kind of like definitely had some twists you didn't think of was happening. Suicide Squad was a great DC movie. Justice League from the Snack Snyder,
of course,
version of it. I liked the Tomorrow War. It was that Chris Pratt movie on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that one yet.
That was pretty interesting. Hitman's My Bodyguard was a good comedy movie for me. I liked it a lot. It's pretty funny. Shows, definitely all the Marvel shows that came out. WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, The What If, and Hawkeye.
Right.
Invincible and Squid Game. They did keep me intrigued, even though they're not shows I usually watch. But and then The Bad Batch, Star Wars animated one. I'm not caught up on The Witcher, but it has been pretty entertaining so far. So
okay,
that's pretty much it for me.
All right.
Then I have some horrible movies that came out too. This is the best movies of the year.
All right. So for me, the best things that I've seen in 2021. Let me start with the movies. Free Guy. That was a surprise. I took Joy out. We went to go see it, and we're like, you know what? People keep saying that this is a good movie and whatnot. Let's see what it's all about. Ryan Reynolds is one of his, maybe not his best performance or his best movie, but it was one of his most fun. So far, the most entertaining movie that I've seen this year, Spider-Man No Way Home. Dude, I've already seen it 3 times. How many times have you seen it?
4 times.
4 times over here. Sarah, how many times have you seen it? 0. She's holding it up. Do it again, goose egg. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Do I have the booing sound effect? No, I don't. No. So I'll just do this.
Daniel did it for you. Done.
So sad. So sad. Wah wah wah. But for me, I loved it. I've already seen it 3 times. Hey, even if you're not a Spider-Man fan and whatnot, this movie will get you. I'm telling you, it'll make you look at this movie, and the second it's over, you're gonna look at your friend and go, "Can I get a?" I'm telling you, it's great. Shang-Chi, obviously, that was such a surprise. I loved it. The thing I loved about Shang-Chi was just back-to-back entertainment. It it never slowed down. It just kept building and building, and the fun factor of it, and then the drama of it, the father son aspect of it. I that's because I'm a father, that touched me a lot. So I was going, and the guy from Spider-Man Homecoming, it was like, do a backflip. The same guy that was on the bus. I love the fact that he was on the. So Sarah, you've seen Spider-Man Homecoming, right? No, you haven't seen any of the Spider-Man movies, right?
No, I don't really watch Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a
not my
guy.
thing.
There's a guy on Spider-Man that's like, he's in the streets and he's like, he sees Spider-Man on the roof of a building. He's like, hey, you Spider-Man. Is that you Spider-Boy? He's like, no, I'm Spider-Man. He's like, oh yeah, okay, well do a backflip. And he's like, okay, and he does a backflip. And that was it. That's like, yeah, all right. That same guy that said do a backflip is the same guy on the bus of Shang-Chi that's like, you know what? I'm just gonna record this. I did a little martial arts when I was young. You remember that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, same guy. He was on Spider-Man, like, do a backflip. So I love that connection about it. I was hoping that he would be in No Way Home again.
I think I heard him because like when they're walking up when they're going to school and all people were outside the crowd, I heard someone say, "Do a flip." It sounded just like him. You don't see him, but you hear him.
From Netflix, Kate. I don't know what it was about that movie, but I loved it. I loved it. Back-to-back action. The same actress that I forgot what character she was, but she was in Birds of Prey.
Okay, yeah, she was a Huntress.
She was Huntress. She's biracial. What? She's half black. Wow. She's white passing. You can looking at her. You can tell.
She's so like pale.
She's white passing. She's half black. Whoa. I didn't know that. And speaking about Black Widow is on my list. I watched that multiple times. I loved it. I liked it.
You really liked it?
The whole drama with her and with Scarlett Johansson and Disney and stuff, that was so messed up. Yeah. So I was glad that they resolved that.
Pay her the money.
Even though technically Yelena to me is, after what she's done in Hawkeye, she is Black Widow now. Oh, yeah. Suicide Squad. Yes. That movie. I can't
believe you guys love that so much.
It was a step up from the first one. I loved it.
Well, just because it was better than the first one doesn't mean it was good.
It was good.
I'm not saying it was good. I'm saying it was great.
Yeah.
It
blew everybody away.
It blew everybody away.
Everybody but me.
As far as TV shows, real quick, the Invincible Amazon TV series, I watched that multiple times. I might go watch it some more again. Chucky, Insecure on HBO with Issa Rae, that just wrapped up its series finale. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Only Murders in the Building on Hulu.
Yes. Oh, I forgot
with Selena Gomez, really Martin Short, and Steve Martin. Me and Joy just finished watching it on Hulu. Dude, I don't know. I'm not a Selena Gomez fan. I was like, I didn't see the big deal about it. I was like, what the hell is this about?
Yeah, I don't watch scenes for actors most of the time. I watch it for like the plot. I read the plot. If I like it, I'll watch it. Doesn't matter who's in it. I'll just watch it because of that.
Dude, she made me, as far as her. I mean, Martin Short and Steve Martin I'm already on board.
Right.
But this series made me a Selena Gomez believer. I'm like, okay, if she can bring this, then I see why people love her so much. The last thing that was on my list, I know this was not going to be on any of you guys' list. Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Shut up! I love that show.
That is I love that show.
I love that show.
Here's the brilliant thing about that show. Let me get my camera right. Here's the brilliant thing about that show. It's about a woman who's like, she's not happy in her life with her husband. Her husband's an idiot, and you know, it's causing a lot of drama in her life, and she wants to get away from it. The way the show is filmed, when the camera is on the wife, on her, and she's in front of her husband, and she has to pretend to be happy and pretend that everything is okay. The show is shot like it's an old, like 90s or 80s sitcom, like with the live studio audience laughing and everything's fun. But when the camera is just on her and she can be real, the screen cuts to a dark drama. You can see what she's really feeling inside, and it goes back and forward from that. Like when her husband is in her face, it goes back to the live studio audience laughing, haha, everything's okay. It's all bright and it's all lights and shines. But when she's alone, it gets so dark and so real. They're not censoring anything. She's cursing. It's like
Different perspective.
it's a different perspective. It's like, and the tone change. It's like this show is so brilliant. So it's like her trying to get away from her idiot self-sabotaging of a husband, like, and she's trying to figure out the best way to do that. So, but the tone of it is so great. It's like, if you love those old sitcom shows, if you love these new dramas, the way they're shot today, it's got both of them together. Kevin can
it's
fuck
great.
himself.
It's like the cinematic depiction of her having to lead this false life,
Right.
finding everything perfect and everything is okay, and it's very like Everybody Loves Raymond. Ha ha ha! Oh shucks! I just spent our whole life savings on this jersey from a hockey guy.
Yeah. Whenever she's faking the funk and pretend like everything is okay, like it's a live city audience in the back. You can hear it in the background. The cameras are light. The set is lighter, but when she's being real, it goes so dark, like on a dime.
When she's herself, or like when she gets to actually feel her own feelings, and she's not faking it for the group.
It's so good.
It's faking it for the whole group until like she makes her one friend who wasn't even her friend to begin with.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Blah.